is to be imperturbable, so nothing can touch you. Just keep that intention in mind. Great job showing up for yourself today. Good. Start to focus on the breath. Allow the belly to fall towards your thighs as you inhale. And then lift the belly button up as you exhale. So Uddiyana Bandha, belly button lifts, the ribs hollow, the torso narrows, back ribs meet the front ribs. Everything comes together in your torso. So just continue to breathe on your own. Try to make the pauses longer at the top and bottom of the breath. Maybe make the breaths longer, a little bolder. And then start up to add in the pelvic floor. The lifting of the perineum. Feel that activation, that lift. Just focusing on the breath. Welcome, Emerald, JP. Welcome back, Miss Val. Keep focusing on your breath. Hey, Lulu, Leslie, Stephanie. Got the time right, Jessa. I like it. Good job, B. Keep focusing on your breath. And today we're going to go through a little bit quicker than typically. We're going to go through kind of what I practice. So it's what we've been doing, just a little bit quicker, moving into stuff. So won't be as much breakdown as try to keep your attention on lifting the toes, softening the knees, and focusing on the breath. What's going on, Elise? That was too long of a child's pose for you. You're going crazy, twirling in your skin. All right, well, let's work on that then. So sit up, Nadi Shodhana. Plug the right nostril with the right thumb. Inhale through the left nostril. Keep the breath in at the top. And then exhale through the right. Bottom of the exhale, suck the belly button in, hollow out the ribs, narrow the torso. And then inhale through the right. Pause at the top, squeeze your perineum, find your pelvic floor 5 times, activate. Exhale through the left. Belly button draws in, hollow the ribs, narrow the torso. Find your pelvic floor, and then inhale through the left. The top of the inhale, pause, find your Mula Bandha, your activation of your pelvic floor. And then exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Lift the chin up, swallow, Kumbhaka. Exhale. Bottom of the exhale, belly button draws in, hollow the ribs, narrow the torso, Uddiyana Bandha meets the pelvic floor lift. So keep going on your own the next 2 minutes, pulling the toes into the earth, maybe tucking and untucking the tailbone, maybe creating a little spinal wave, inhaling, lifting the chest, squeezing the shoulder blades together, and as you exhale, rounding the back, tucking the chin, hollowing the ribs, pushing the front ribs towards the back ribs. So you can choose to sit still and upright, or you can choose to add a little spinal wave into it. This is your practice. Make it your own. Take away anything that I offer today that doesn't work for you, and add in anything from past classes or other classes that work for you. Listen to your body here and now. Good, just another minute, collecting your breath. And you make the pauses at the bottom a little bit longer, as if you were going to lift up into a crow pose. That's what you would feel, that energetic protraction. Keep smoothing out the breath. This is your time to get in tune with your body and really notice if your brain is like a pinball machine, your inner roommate is taking over. Maybe let go of your trusted friend for just the next 90 minutes. Is it possible? Good. Keep your eyes closed. Come to downward facing dog. So find your downward facing dog. Crawl your hands back to your feet. Bring the feet to the middle of the mat. Turn the heels in, the toes out a little bit. Bend one knee, shift back towards the straight leg. Switch sides, bend the other knee, shift back towards the straight leg. Lift the left leg, cross it behind the right leg to a distance that works for you, and play with lifting the heel and setting it down. And keep twisting and maybe turning the toes opposite directions, bending as much as you need to. But you're just finding a nice twist here. Twist, 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 twist. Rolling from the front heel to the back toes. Getting into your side body. Maybe playing with what would be like a Parsvakonasana variation with just different legs. Close the eyes. Come back to the center of the mat with the eyes closed. Switch sides. So loop the back leg behind and around. Whatever works for your body, explore it. Lifting the toes, softening the knees, rolling from the front to the back of the foot. Maybe stacking the shoulders, opening the heart, taking that twist. Eyes are closed, breathing in and out through the nose. Come back to center, feet in the middle of the mat. And separate them, hips distance, Malasana. Standing forward fold. Malasana, standing forward fold. Shift left, shift right. Swing the hips. Bend the knees. Shift all the way back, shift all the way forward. So just find the outside edges of the feet, the inside edges, the four corners, the three arches. Good. Roll yourself all the way up, spinal wave. And then float yourself down as slowly as possible, lifting the toes, lifting the belly. A handful more rounds of that, maybe turning one foot out, bending the opposite leg, going to the side. It's really, the only wrong you would find here is if you're not focusing on articulating each vertebra and navigating into new space that needs a little extra love. Couple more rounds. Or just hang. Bend the knees, sink the hips, Malasana. Slide the hands forward, downward facing dog. Step the right leg forward, high lunge, inhale, lengthen. Pyramid pose, straighten the front leg and fold. Bend the back knee, really pull back the front leg into the front heel. And then use the front heel to step you up to the front. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. Inhale, roll yourself all the way up. Bring your hands behind your back. Soften your knees, drop the hips, fold over, exhale. Inhale, lengthen, release the hands. Step the right leg all the way back. Roll to the outside edge of the left foot. Touch the face, touch the chin. Lizard pose, exhale. 3-leg downward dog, inhale. Chaturanga on the knees, exhale. All the way down. Knees, chest, chin, gently lift the hips. Roll the shoulders up and back, low cobra. Maybe straighten and pull the hands back to high cobra. Child's pose, downward facing dog. In your downward dog, opposite side, left leg goes forward. Lunge and lift, inhale. Straighten and fold, exhale. Close the eyes, step to the front, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Roll yourself up or flat back, it's up to you. Raise the arms up or don't, it's up to you. Hands behind the back though. Bend the knees, sink the hips before you fold. Opening up the shoulders. Closing the eyes. Left leg goes back. Lizard pose, elbows face to the floor. Exhale, finish the exhale. 3-leg downward dog, inhale. Chaturanga, maybe on the knees. I like the knees, go nice and slow. All the way down, knees, chest, chin, micro. Inhale. Low cobra, set the hips down, slide the hands back, and inhale, pull the chest through. Only go as high as you can lift your hands off the floor and support yourself. That's where your work is. And then downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. 3 more rounds on your own. Right leg forward, high lunge. Close the eyes. Pyramid pose, straighten the front leg, bend the back leg as you fold. Step to the front, inhale. Fold, exhale. Inhale, come up, hands behind the back. Soften the knees, bend the hips and fold, exhale. Release the hands, inhale, lengthen. Right leg step forward so the right leg goes back. So lizard pose. 3-leg downward dog. Chaturanga, maybe on the knees. Knees, chest, chin, inhale. Upward facing, high cobra. Downward facing. So 2.5 more rounds. I'll let you go on your own. I'll kind of check you guys out, see what's happening. Breathe. Connect with the breath. Move. Allow the breath to dictate the movement. Find the counterbalancing the rhythm. Close the eyes, soften the knees, Miss Peace. Lift the toes, Leslie. Like a body of water rolling. Oh, pull those hands back, Leslie. Make that a little more fluid, a little less robotic, huh? It's a dance. You guys all seen Banana Blondie, you know, on Instagram? You know, feel their body move. Yeah, Jonathan, get sexy, brother. It's moving and connecting. Using the front foot to pull you forward, B. Leaning the head forward, pulling on the front heel. Lower the head down, lower to step the foot back lightly. Yeah, that looked good, Leslie. Feel better. Emerald, I love that photo of you. You should all be just about finishing your third side. Is it your second side or third, you know? Okay, now keep going. Keep rhythming. Yes, beautiful rolling over the toes to downward facing dog, Stephanie. When you guys go from upward dog, pull both toes, both feet into the earth and the tops of the feet, and roll over the toes at the same time, right, to downward dog. It might help to bring the heels apart, depending on the structure of your feet. But really pull the feet into the earth now, Betty, and roll over the toes at the same time. And just explore, try to find the tight areas. Try to find the areas where you're rushing. Where you feel weak. Good, next time you finish at the left side, take a Malasana at the front. Just find alternate nostril breathing. So just while we wait another maybe 45 seconds for people to finish up the left side or the last side, just calm your breath, calm your nerves, breathe. Inhaling left, exhaling right. Inhaling right, exhaling left. Side to side, lengthening the breath. And the way you breathe in usually has a tendency to spill into the way we move our body. So the more smooth you can make your breath, the more your body will flow. Good. Hop back, chaturanga. Or not chaturanga, plank. Plank on the knees. Now come all the way down. Bring the hands next to your shoulders. And let's just warm the shoulders up a little bit. Pull the knees into the earth. Put the forehead on the floor. Lift the front ribs away from the floor. So no knees, chest, chin. Tuck the tailbone. Lift the front ribs away from the floor. Protract, lift, and then push up. And then go down. And let's just go for the next 30 seconds. You can go very slow. Pull the hands together. Lift the fingers, lift the thumbs. Adjust your hands to where it feels comfortable. We're focusing just on warming up the shoulders and warming up the chest. Because a lot of times if we start to rush towards scissor switching and into chaturangas, this is something that I do in my practice before I start practicing. And I didn't want to scare you guys away in the first, month of doing online classes. So, but it helps tremendously to start to find this activation rather than just when you're going into chaturanga, okay? Good. Child's pose. Three-leg downward dog, right leg lifts. Lift the right leg, lift the left heel, bend the left knee. Now bend the top knee. Look between your hands, bend the knee that you're standing on deeply, and then swing the top foot up and over your hands. Land back on the left foot, 1. Do it again. 2. Third one, land catch your handstand, land the right foot at the front, or just step the right foot forward, crescent pose, inhale. Lower the back knee to the floor, big inhale, opening up that hip flexor. And then hands to the floor, lizard pose, elbows to the floor, face to the floor. 3-leg downward dog, elbows to the floor. Chaturanga, all the way down to the floor. Knees, chest, chin, inhale. Low cobra, exhale. Pull the hands back, peel yourself up. Downward facing dog, exhale. Left leg lifts, right heel lifts, top knee bends. So really bend that top knee. Look between your hands, then bend the bottom knee. And then hook the top leg up and over. Land back on the right foot. Do it again, hook the heel up and over. Land again, 3rd time. Hook it, land it, reach the arms up as you set the knee down. Big inhale. Hands face to the floor, lizard pose. Roll to the pinky edge of the foot. Exhale. 3-leg downward dog, elbows to the floor. Roll the chaturanga all the way to the floor. Inhale, knees, chest, chin. Low cobra, exhale. Squeeze the shoulder blades together as you peel the chest up. Downward facing dog. Breathe in your downward dog. 5, 4, melt the chest, lift the heels, soften the knees. Find your back bend, think hollow back. We're gonna be going to the hollow back rather quickly today, just a handful of minutes. So you really wanna be opening up your shoulders and opening up your chest and all of your downward dogs and not straightening your arms in your upward dogs. You're preparing for back bending very shortly. So squeeze your shoulder blades together and protect yourself. So let's go again. Right leg lifts, left heel lifts. Left knee bends, bend the top leg. Jump, land, jump, switch. 3rd time, land the foot at the front. Back knee goes down as the arms go up. Nice long lunge. And then exhale, face to the floor. Elbows to the floor. 3-leg downward dog, elbows to the floor. Chaturanga. Knees, chest, chin. Low cobra. Inhale, peel yourself up. Downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Left knee bends. Lift the right heel, bend the right knee, lift between the hands. Hop the left foot up and over. Try it once. Try it twice. The 3rd time, land or step the left foot at the front of the mat. Reach the arms up as you set the back knee down. Nice, huge lunge. Hands face to the floor, exhale. 3-leg dog, inhale. Elbows to the floor. Is it possible? Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha. Downward facing dog. So keep adding the knees, chest, chin, the low cobra, the high cobra, or go chaturanga, urdhva mukha. It's up to you. But know where we're going into back bends very shortly. So right leg and then left leg. Crescent, lizard, 3-leg downward dog, chaturanga. Do the right side and the left side for the next 3 minutes. We've been going pretty slow the last 2 days. Open that hip flexor. Larger, wider stance, Miss Spies. Longer stance. And your lunge. You want your knee behind your ankle and your knee wet. We got longer. You feel the difference? Yeah. And now reach your arms up. Yeah. So make sure that scissor switch isn't leading you into a very short lunge. You want your lunges to be longer than they've ever been before. Intention is hip flexor opening. So knee is behind the foot, above the foot and behind it. Hip is behind the knee. Longer. Yeah, there you go. Back knee to the floor, pull the back knee forward, pull the front foot back. You feel that? Opening there. Keep pulling, keep breathing. Keep moving. If the scissor switch doesn't work for you, just step it up. Crescent. Lizard. If the lizard doesn't work for you for some reason, you know, you're just chipping away, opening up. Longer pauses in the upward dog variation. The mid cobra. Have activation in your top foot and in your bottom foot when you hop off the scissor switch, okay? Oh yeah, there you go, Emerald. Oh yeah. Don't have your tongue out of your mouth when you land. I'd hate for one of you to lose your tongue. Once you finish the left side, walk your hands back to your feet from downward dog. Sit at the back of the mat in low in Malasana. Alternate nostril breath. Plugging the right nostril, inhaling through the left. Exhaling through the mouth. Plugging the left nostril, inhaling through the right. Exhaling through the mouth. Maybe lion's breath, sticking out the tongue, opening the eyes as wide as possible. Let out anything not serving you. Collect, connect, breathe. Good, slide your hands out. Downward facing dog. Shift forward to plank. Touch the knees to the floor. Shift the heels back or the hips back towards the heels. Spring to the front of the mat. Kick your butt, land back in downward dog. Try to catch a hang time. Try it for the next 30 seconds or so. Suck the belly button in. Pull the knees in, commit. Your heels should not bounce off your butt. They should stay in. There you go, Elise. I love it. This is awesome. Suck the belly button in, claw the earth. Remember Hasta Bandha that we talk about a lot, people. Turning the hands out a little bit, clawing the earth. Use the fingertips as a braking mechanism. If the feet go high, it's going to be harder to catch your balance. So think heels in towards the butt, knees don't go higher than the hips. Yes, Elise, beautiful. If the knees go higher than the hips, you're going to have one hand, you're going to start handstand walking. Trust me. Good, hop to the front. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Bend the knees, sink the hips, chair pose. Feet hips distance. So you can sink nice and deep, even wider. What I just recommend is never having your feet together, because what happens when you put your feet together is you get this little chair pose from the 1970s where you're not really building any strength in your lower back, okay? So, I mean, maybe some of you could start to sit down really deep, but most likely you're gonna end up here. And you're missing the hip opening and the strength building. Okay. Breathe, lift the toes. Shake it like you like it. Bounce, bounce. Hips about knee height. Breathe. Straighten and fold. Hands behind the back. Ooh. Step the right leg behind the left leg. Put the chin on the shin. And then lift the right leg up, standing splits for 5, 4, 3, 2, big inhale. Stand all the way up with the right knee. Straighten the right leg. Lift the chest, close the right eye. 5, 4, 3, 2. Knees meet, head goes in line with the hips, flamingo. Squeeze the knees. Lift the belly button, lift the hands off the lower back. 5, 4, 3, 2. Warrior 3. 5, 4, 3, 2. Step the right foot back, hips distance, and twist. Parsvakonasana, left hand, left hip, peace fingers of the right hand on the floor. Soften both knees, lean the head back, open up the heart. Maybe bring the bottom hand to the top shoulder. Breathe. Shift left, shift right with the hips a little bit. Explore it. Lift the belly button up. Beautiful. Switch sides. Left hand down, right hand, right hip. So from Parvrita to Uttahita. Grab the big toe or work on what we typically work on. Bottom hand, top shoulder. Breathe. Close the eyes. Equal distance from ear to shoulder on both sides. Lift the toes. Big breath in. Stand all the way up. Turn towards the back of the mat. Fold hands behind the back. Step up. Standing splits. So we're doing the opposite side now to the back of the mat. Use my words. We just did it on one side. Hopefully you're paying attention. 5, 4, lift the toes, soften the knee. 3, 2, suck the belly button in. Bend the standing knee and stand all the way up. Oy. Straighten the standing leg. Lift the toes, soften the knees. Close the left eye. Close both eyes. Whoa. Knees meet, head in line with the hips, flamingo. Squeeze the knees, lengthen the chest. Activate the shoulder blades and suck your belly button up. Straighten the elevated leg, warrior 3. Drop the elevated hip. Pull the standing hip back and lift the belly button. Point and flex the back foot. Lower the head down as you lower the back foot down. And then twist. Parvrita Trikonasana. Hand, peace fingers on the floor for a breath or two. And then bottom hand, top shoulder. Build the strength. Breathe. So you start to find this activation of the torso in the standing poses because it's going to help you tremendously to control your hollow backs, your jump throughs, and your arm balances that we will be doing today. So you find these little takeaways of building strength and activation. So when it comes time to go upside down, you're not a wet noodle. Good. Uttahita, Trikonasana. Bottom hand, bottom foot, bottom hand, top shoulder, either way. Push into the front foot, push into the outside edge of the back foot. Lengthen the neck, close the eyes. That vibration got me. Tuck your tailbone. Notice if you're sticking your butt out and going into your lower back. Tuck your tailbone. Open your chest. Come all the way up. Turn back to the front of the mat. Hands behind your back. Fold. Breathe. Lift the toes. Back foot turned in 45 degrees. Bend the front knee a little bit. Lean forward and then float it up. Warrior 3. 5, 4. 3, 2. Lift the belly button. Stand all the way up. Catch the right knee and twist. Look back over the right shoulder. Close the right eye. Look at the back hand with the left eye only. Breathe. Beautiful. Knees meet, flamingo. Palms to the chest. Right elbow, left knee. Little twist in your warrior three. Twisted crescent. Shift forward and back for 5, 4. So in case you were wondering what Ashtanga is on the thing, this is how I practice. 5, 4, 3, 2. Back knee down, take the full bind. Reach the right arm up, cross it over. We've talked about this a lot in the classes. If you can't take the full bind, just do a low twist with the knee down. Otherwise, take the full bind. Preparing for Parsvakonasana, noose pose, second series, first pose, and deeper twists. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Parsvakonasana. Unwind, left elbow, left knee. So front knee, bottom elbow. Reach the right arm up and around behind your back or extend it out. So half bind or arm forward. Make sure you're not putting the hand and just try to find some strength. Bring that bottom hand up to the top shoulder or top ribs. Breathe, hang in there. We'll get to the drill soon enough. If it starts getting too hard, just, take knee, take breath. Big breath in. Skandasana, right knee bends, left leg straightens. Big breath in, Skandasana. Left knee bends, right leg straightens. Prasarita legs, stand up. Hands behind the back, turn to the back and fold. Just how we did the other side. Handful of breaths here. Lifting the belly button. Feet hips distance, but long stance. So I mean hips distance, not heel to arch. The feet hips distance. Good, bend the front knee, glue the chin to the shin, step up, warrior 3 with the hands behind the back. Notice if your head's falling towards the floor. Notice if your leg's really low. Lift the belly button. We're almost through with this nonsense. 5, 4, 3, 2. Big breath in. On the exhale, swing the leg up. Release the arms, catch the knee and twist. Close the left eye. Look back with the right eye. Reach your hand back if you like. Can you see the hand with the right eye? Lift the toes. Soften the knee. Find the twist. Beautiful. Flamingo. Palms to the chest. Knees together. Pause. Find your stability in your sacrum. Bend the standing knee and cross the left elbow over to the right knee. So it's like a low flying, softened knee, warrior 3 with a little twist. How slowly can you step it back? Twisted crescent. Shift it forward, shift it back. You could lift the bottom elbow if you wanted, or just focus on shifting forward and shifting back. We're working into our hips, to our side body. Set the back knee down, reach the left arm up, big inhale. Cross it over. Take the full bind if possible, otherwise just take a gentle twist. Back knee can go up or go down. We've talked you through those full binds many a times in the other classes. So internal rotation, and we'll talk you through again in other classes. This is the one day we're kind of putting everything together. Maybe the weekends we do too a little bit. Big breath in. Parsvakonasana. So unwind. Elbow to the knee, up and over or behind your back. It's up to you. Maybe bottom hand, top shoulder, floating the torso, building strength in the side body. Pull the feet together, push the feet apart, lift the toes. Know the difference. Hips forward, head back, heart open, big inhale. Skandasana. Left knee bends, right leg straightens. Big breath in. Skandasana. Right knee bends, left leg straightens. Straighten both legs. Interlace the fingers behind your back. Bend the knees. Hips in line with the knees. Prasarita C. Shift it left, shift it right. Lift all 10 toes. Bend the left knee away from the right foot. Touch the head to the floor. Bend the right knee away from the left. Touch the head to the floor. Release the arms. Turn towards the front of the mat, the left foot. Deep lizard. 90 degrees. Parallel the foot towards the front of the mat. So really roll. Just the heel on the floor. Put the elbows on the floor. Maybe tuck the back toes with the back knee. 20. 19. Plug your right nostril with your right hand and inhale only through the left. 16. Keep shifting forward and back and forward. Explore it. 15. Inhale and exhale. Calm your nervous system down, opening up into the hip. That's as crazy as we're going to get in that warm-up. As activated. There's 10 more. In through the left, out through the left. Shift left and shift right. Can you get the knee to the floor? Be safe. Don't go more than you need to go. You're exploring forward, back, left, right. Okay. Half lunge. But not half lunge. You just straighten the front leg and then swing the leg out. So half frog, half Parsvakonasana. Elbows to the floor. This is really easy for you. Sit up, bring your hands behind your back and float your head off the floor and your chest off the floor. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. And that's how the whole class goes. If you don't know what I'm talking about, we've talked about it. There's a lot of people who've been coming to like every class every day, and they've heard me break down a lot of this stuff before. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, just come back and you'll know about it, you know? But we got to throw these classes in every once in a while where it's just everything we've been covering without all the yappity yap explanation, okay? Connect and breathe. Shift forward, shift back, tuck and untuck the tailbone here. Good. Hands on the floor, butt on the floor. Woo. Keep the foot out, facing back. Lean over the extended leg. Now you can just lean over, lean the head back, put the top hand on the top shoulder, or you can put the elbow on the floor and really just move into flexibility. But if you're super flexible, I'd like to see you start working on building strength. If you don't have control in handstanding, if you don't have control in backbending, really you are the person in your body that needs to work on strengthening your torso. It's like a wet noodle. I said it once, I'll say it again. You gotta build strength in that thing if you wanna have any success in balancing upside down. Eyes closed, breathing. Big breath in. Huge breath out. Heart open, head back. Suck the belly button in. Push the belly button out as you inhale and exhale. Suck the belly button in and come up. Oh my goodness. Low lunge. Back to the first side. Same on same side. So wrap, interlace the fingers behind your back, and then bring the hands to the outside of the right hip. Turn the front foot out 45 degrees. Notice how far my knee is behind my foot. I'm pulling my back knee into the earth towards the front of the mat, and I'm pulling my front heel back. And then start to straighten the leg and really just dive into this hip flexor. Close the eyes, lift the chest. Pull the feet and then pull the knee and the foot together. Notice how that stabilizes you. Good, now bend deep into that front knee again. Tuck the back toes. Roll, Samakhanasana, middle splits. So wide leg prasarita, stay high, don't go low at first. Bend one knee, bend the other. So you never want to play with this with straight legs, like bending and bending. Good, let's go to the back of the mat. Turn to the back, opposite side, lizard pose. 20 breaths, close the left nostril with the left thumb, in and out through the right nostril. Calm your breath, calm your nerves, open up into that right hip. Great job, everyone. Way to hang in there. Shifting left, shifting right, shifting forward, shifting back. Good, and then come up. Take a couple breaths before you straighten the leg and swing the back knee around. Samakhanasana on the other side. Middle splits, half middle, half frog. Tuck and untuck, shift forward to the front of the foot, to the heel of the foot. Explore. Ten more breaths. Big inhale. Big exhale. Make the breath the focus, just like in the beginning. Belly button, perineum, pelvic floor. Butt to the floor. Elbows to the floor. Slide the shoulder over. Find that twist. Opening up towards the sky. Again, you can lift your shoulder and lift your head and try to lift the elbow and get that. Once you find that twist and that opening, or you can just stay pulling the bottom elbow into the front leg, the extended leg. Or maybe you go back and forth between a little active, a little passive. Active, passive. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Uncoil yourself. Lunge. Stay to the back. Right leg is the front leg. Hands behind your back interlaced, and then bring both the hands over to the outside of the left hip. It just helps to kind of keep your hips square. Bend deeper into the front knee, slide the back knee even further away. Look at you, Chuka. Turn the front foot out, and then straighten the front leg, and then bend the front knee. Straighten and bend. Explore your hip flexor. We're going to be going right into hollow backs after this, to back bends. So you really want to get into those hip flexors. The thing's really loud. Keep moving, breathing, lifting. My eyes are closed. I'm pulling the front foot towards the back foot. I'm pulling the back knee towards the front of the mat, or the front foot. What is the front foot now? Good. Release the hands. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. And moderately straighten both legs, little bend. Heel toe, the feet closer together. Come all the way up. Go to your wall. Height. Go to your wall. Wall. Elbows. Fingers. Elbows close together. Dolphin pose. Opening up into your shoulders. Now, if you can swing the hips up. Whoa, there's a wall up there. If you can swing the hips up and get the hips to the wall, that's fine. We're working on head off the floor. The hips are going back. I'm just trying to feel opening and nothing but my shoulders. Everyone up. Timer starts now. So you're either working there or you're working, you know, like we've covered in every other class, moose pose. All of you have been with me before. Moose pose with the hands on the wall. So get up there. Get upside down for 1 minute. Right now. Hands on the wall, knees on the floor, or upside down. Beautiful. B. Now look towards the middle of the room. Look up at your chest. There you go. Yeah, feel that? Elbows closer together. Come on, Ann. What are you doing? Get in there. Just give me a peace sign. We moving today. Yeah, so either you chose the hands on the wall or you chose the butt on the wall. It's up to you. Good, Cecilia. Elbows closer together in that, my friend. Try to get your elbows next to your beautiful, Stephanie. Yes. Bend the knees now. Bring the toes down, the heels down. Yeah, that just like that. Now just press the toes onto the wall, but keep the butt going back. Lift one foot off, squeeze the knees. Maybe cross the ankles. Yes, there you go. Push the chest towards me, towards your camera. Smile. Yes, that looks great. Good, Betty. Elbows closer together, Betty. Good, come all the way down. Lunge, right leg forward, left leg back. Everyone's lunging now. I don't care if you just got up, come down, lunge. So you're just going into your lunge. You're preparing this a little bit more. 45 more seconds here. So when you're coming up, I'm going to go this way so you guys can see. A lot of you, still there's a handful of you with your elbows really wide. You're going to most likely have pinching in your shoulders. Maybe if you don't, it's fine. But be wary. If you do have pinching in your shoulders, try to get your elbows closer together. Closer than you thought because they're always spread out. And then when you come up, the head goes back. The butt goes low, the chest goes low. And you could squeeze one knee. Stephanie, what I was saying is you could even cross one knee behind the other. You can cross an ankle. You know, there's so many things you can do for support. But when your legs or your feet are active, the more support you'll have, okay? It's all upper chest. That's where we're going again, okay? Good. Back up. Forearms. Shoulder opening. If you want to go to your hands, you can go to your hands. Do it at the wall. But just think, we're just opening up the shoulders, preparing for our back bends. Timer is going now. Good. Knees lower, Jonathan. Your knees should not be pointing towards the sky, brother. When your knees point to the sky, what are you doing? That's going to hurt your lower back. What are you doing? Got no patience. Be patient with yourself. Don't worry about bringing your feet back towards your hands, brother. Bring your knees in line with your hips. Put your hip on the wall, brother. Oh, you're not listening. So you guys, when you point your knees up and you feel pressure in your lower back, it's a good idea that you go, oh, I feel pressure in my lower back because I'm pointing my knees up and I'm looking at the floor. Don't look at the floor. Don't put your knees up towards the sky. Keep the knees as low as your hips. We're just focusing on strictly the shoulders. Don't worry, we'll have a chance, unless it doesn't bother you. But I know for a fact, some of you, because I've heard that you've told me it bothers you, and then I can see you're doing the same thing again. Jessa, that head better not be on the floor. I caught you. Elbows closer, Jessa. Your elbows are like, you know, really, really wider than your shoulders. Okie dokie, come down, lunge to the other side. This will be our last lunge. So lunge the other side, the other leg goes forward, the other leg goes back. Timer's going, 1 minute, staying with the breath, staying with the movement. And then we get to go on to more back bending. So the hands go behind your back, as always. And then you start to bend the front knee and straighten the front leg and lunge. Uh-oh, what happened, B? Are you gonna lunge? Oh, I see your foot, okay. Hey, welcome back, Val. I'm excited to hear how this is after over a week of not coming. Hey, Cecilia, what a unfamiliar face. Good, some of you start to try to touch the fingers to the floor in front of the back knee. So behind your butt to the floor. Yeah, so you gotta slide the knee further away from the foot or the foot further away from the knee, and you start getting deeper and deeper. Really use this lunge to prep you for your Urdhva. Yeah, Deborah. Lunge and lengthen, and then straighten the front leg and just tuck the tailbone. Get right into that hip flexor, that pesky hip flexor. So you guys, please hear me when I say this. When you're upside down, if you point your knees up and you feel lower back pain, I can't. Some of you I know because you've talked to me about it, but if you point your knees up, it's most likely it'll jam into your lower back, especially if you're not utilizing your shoulder opening, okay? I really want you to push your shoulders forward. And if your elbows aren't next to your ears, chances are you're gonna end up with a little shoulder injury and you're not gonna be able to come back to hollow backs for like a month or 3, which really sucks. So when I say it like 5 times and then I still don't like see people listening, I'm like, good, I'm gonna jump through this camera right now. Right, Deborah? It looks very windy there. Florida Keys look like there's a storm on the brew. Deborah said that we could all go to her house. She's got a nice 5-bedroom house in Florida Keys on the canal to the open water. And she said we can all go there and do a retreat. Doesn't that sound fun? She just gave me the middle finger. That's messed up. Okay, everyone. Great job, great job, great job. All right, now you're going to go further away from the wall, and you are going to start coming down into a back bend. So whether you have the stairs, whether you have a wall, whether you have a whatever, it's fine. We would like to see you. Actually, no, let's not do that yet. I think we've warmed up enough. So now we're going to go to the back bending part, and let's just open up here first. You can go to that if you want. Otherwise, I would like to see you try to do either from the reverse tabletop like we've done a bunch. Come here. I haven't warmed up my back bends today. Let's see if I can even get up. I step one leg back and I open up the thighs. Oh my goodness. I haven't done this for like a week and I've been neglecting my thighs, and I went 5 miles yesterday on a walk and I feel it. Okay, so I'm just gonna pause here with the left knee working towards the floor. And I know after my third time, I'll be pretty darn open. So right now it feels very tight. And then once you do, 30 seconds on one leg, we'll go 30 seconds on the other leg. So everyone come up to wheel, step a foot back. I'm pretty sure everyone can do this. Now, if you can't do it from wheel, you're gonna do it from reverse tabletop. The timer, left knee steps back, left foot steps back, left knee to the floor starts right now, okay? So count your breaths, open up your knee, open up your thigh. Let me see what's happening. One leg is bound. Yeah, so you don't want your feet in line. You want to, and then bring your hands back by your ear, Steph. Slide your hands back, move your hand. Yeah. People, once you bring the knee down, feel free to move your hand closer to your feet. Otherwise, it gets really awkward. You gotta adjust your hands. Oh, what happened, Val? That's a yogi pancake. Jessa, what's going on over there? So you want to keep your toes tucked, B. Keep your toes tucked, not on the top of your foot. You're tucking your toes. Yeah. And now put the knee on the floor. You got to lift your chest up, find your back bend. Okay. Switch sides, right side. So those of you who are up, go back to Urdhva, step the opposite leg forward. Those of you who are like not having it today, I want you to look at me.
because I thought that maybe you were in the class that I described it. You're just going to come here. Ajessa, B, there's a few other of you. Come to your reverse tabletop, step one leg back, and work here. Because this is what you're doing in your Urdhva. Okay? We're not in Urdhva. Like, what the fuck is going on right now? All the classes I take you through slowly is to build up to where we can move. Okay, so try to, keep the chest open, the heart open. You're tucking the toes, you're opening up, okay? Keep everything in line. I don't want to see any like legs going out, and the top of the foot, and the knees out. And like, I mean, that's not good. Like, try to keep like some, rein it in. I know we're going a little crazy today. I thought you were ready for it. But you can just do it from your reverse tabletop. That's fine. So keep going. Urdhva, the next 3 minutes, you're going right leg to left leg, or you're in reverse tabletop, opening up those thighs, working on the full flexion of the knees. The only wrong is if your knee starts twisting and if something's uncomfortable and you don't address it. So I take it back. If it feels good, do it. But be wary. Have an intention in mind. Yeah, that looks way better, Jessa. You feel a lot there, B? That looks good. Good, and big breath in, big breath, Lamon's breath. Smooth the breath out. Otherwise, you're up and earth. Hey, Val, what's happening? Val, we're not doing Shavasana. What are you doing? No Shavasana for you. And now where we're going is we're going to come to elevated back bends. So find something that's a little bit higher and start to drop over, crawl your feet down the wall. I'm going to turn it towards. I got too many plants in this house. All right, hold on. All right, so here's my wall. If you guys don't have a set of rings, oh, get a set of rings. Hold on, Janelle, will you actually hold this for me for a minute? Everyone say hi, Janelle. Okay. So you're gonna go a little bit further away. You can do this on the hands. First of all, for those of you on your hands, watch my hands. My hands turn out, my thumbs turn forward, okay? I hop up, and then I start to walk down. If I feel nothing in my lower back, I'm too close though. So I go a little bit further away, and I start to watch my arms over, my shoulders over my arms. You want your chest to start reaching back. Do you see that? You want to find that. So you don't go right into your lower back. Because if your hips stay over, and you can start off with your feet right at the wall, and then work on pushing your feet into the wall and kicking over and finding it that way, okay? Whoop. So both feet on the wall, at the wall, and then putting it on the wall and working your way over. I believe in you. Otherwise, you go it from something lower. But the wall is something that, it's pretty, in fact, it might be good for all of you to just start with your feet at the wall in a back bend. That way you get the proper distance. And I need your arms to go much closer together, Jonathan. Much closer. I know it feels like it'll be weird. So for handstanding, straight up, hands wider. But when you start to pull in the back bends, it's going to maybe trigger something in your shoulder. And that's what I worry about, okay? Good, and find a distance. If you can't bring your feet to the floor, that's fine. Keep your feet at a distance where you can feel something in the thighs. Yeah, straighten the legs, Jonathan. That's beautiful, brother. Good, Val. Nice. Good, now look up at that knee. Seth, try to catch a little hang time in your handstand looking up at the knee. With one foot on the wall behind you. Try to just go to the tippy toes on the wall. Bend the elevated knee. Yes. Is it possible? Focus on the knee. Watch that knee. Keep that knee right at hip height. Don't let it go up. Don't let it go down. Keep it right where it is. And then just lift the back foot off the wall. Lean the chest towards the knee. Good. Good, B. That looks great. Wait, hold on. Okay, so Emerald, you might want to turn your wrist out. Everything we've been talking about, if you keep your fingers towards your feet, you're going to feel an acute angle in your top of your wrist. You're going to feel an acute angle on the top of your wrist. So you got to turn your hands out, people. If it's bothering your wrist, everything I've been saying for every class, turn your hands out. More, B. Turn your hands out more. Come to your head, turn your hands out more. Thumbs towards your feet, not your fingers. Yes. Out more, Emerald, more. You got to turn them out. Yes. Feel the difference? Turn your thumbs towards your feet. And then you're a little bit far away from the wall as well, Emerald. Look at Janelle's hands. Oh, okay. Hey, what are you doing? All right, so even though, you know, everyone, if you're feeling anything in your wrist, you got to watch me. When your hands are here, of course it hurts your wrist. You're creating this really small acute angle up here. So anything to avoid that. You turn your thumbs out, your thumb on the mat, your fingers off the mat. Okay? Bring your hands back. Push your chest through. Look at now I have all this opening in my chest and I don't have to worry about anything on my wrist. If my hands are, it hurts my wrist too. You got to turn your hands out, okay? Hands out. I'm telling you. Maybe not, but if you're bothering your wrist, hands out. Don't you hurt you by not listening to me. Come on, Leslie. Whoa, Janelle, little hover, Fauda. Lulu, welcome back to the real world. Lulu's been a Come on, Lulu, up C. Your hands are too far away. Good. That was smart, Leslie. Way to bring the hand. Bend your elbows a little bit. Push your shoulders through. Okay. Everyone, crawl your hands back closer to your feet or closer to the wall. So you're in your legs extend, they push your chest through. Again, you want to use the shoulder mobility. If you watch Janelle right here, Janelle, bend your elbows a little bit and now push your chest through. Does it come? You see how she goes like that, Leslie? If you're not utilizing the shoulder openness and you keep now come forward towards the stair, that's how you just want your hand lower back. So you want to use as much of a circle as possible. Use your shoulder opening and your wrist opening to bring you over, okay? Remember, don't forget about sucking the belly button in either. Suck the belly button in and squeeze the pelvic floor. Push your chest back, Janelle. Oh, see, that was lower back. If you can look at the foot as you go up, it'll help a lot. Here, will you do me? Here, will you do me? Do me. All right. So, you guys, my hands, I'm going to watch this foot as I go up. And rather than dropping over here, I'm going to reach my chest towards the foot, okay? I'm reaching my chest back. Chest, 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 chest. I'm counterbalancing everything, okay? Lean this way, your hips go over slowly. If you don't push your chest back, it's gonna go right into your lower back and you're gonna be like, okay, don't do that. I know it's hard, you gotta film yourself and you gotta check it out. Did you get it, Elise? Do what I just did right now. Yes, Janelle. Good, okay. All right, have you guys had enough? You've had enough? All right. We're done. We can finish back. Tripod. Actually, no. Stand up. Let's find some activation. So stand up. Boom, boom. Okay. Hi, Leela. Hi, Leela. All right. All right, so you're going to squeeze your knees together and lift one foot. All right. And if you have a little weight, that's perfect. You know, she's like 12 pounds. Go down and come up. So we just did all that activation in the back. And some of us weren't necessarily focused on our belly button and squeezing our pelvic floor. So we really want to take the effort, the time, 30 seconds after the back bend to activate the lower back again. We don't want to feel pain. It's a great opportunity to bring everything back together. You're welcome. Free ride. Was that her? Mina. Up and down and up. Up and down and up. Keep going. Oh, you want one too? All right, let's go. Good. All right, now hold halfway. Hold on, Mama. What are you wrong with you? Sheesh. If I kiss you, or does it make it better? All right, so hold. All right, come up. Oh, I was watching the timer. That was a minute. Let's do the other side. So hands at the heart, hands at the hips, hands behind the back. It's up to you. All I care about is you squeezing the knees together. And you can even put your hands on your lower back and feel these little muscles down here. If it's not hard, we got some work to do. You want to feel the activation. And we're using these little muscles to support our shoulders, our chest, our organs, our tum-tums, our huge egos in our head. Up and down, down and up. We got 20 more seconds left. Mine's popping and crunching. Good, last one, hold halfway. So this really is just like a warrior three, Virabhadrasana 3, half of it. That would be full. Belly button's lifting. We're just building the sacrum up, stabilizing. Good, come all the way up. So we've done quite a bit of hip opening, quite a bit of back bending. Let's go to just a few arm balancing, okay? So tripod, all of you are working with tripod at this point. Hands back, remember, hands back and hands wide. Elbows inside the hands. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knees, bring the right knee up, flip the left leg back. Bring the left knee over, flip the right leg back. Bring both knees on, flip both legs back. Touch the toes, lift the legs up. Okay? So whatever works for you, try one or the other, or all three. And then take a child's pose. Hands far away from the head. And it's the same thing. Look at those fingers. Yeah, good adjustment with the hands, Betty. You see, you knew I was about to let you have it. Good, Deborah. Pull the hands together. Pull the elbows together. You feel the difference? Suck the belly button in. Yes. Good, 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 good. Pull the elbows together, Emerald. Beautiful. Good. I like that. Okay, child's pose. Good with the hands, Leslie. Pull those elbows together. Suck the belly button in. Big breath in, big breath out in your child's pose. Breathe. Okie dokie. Again, go ahead and look up here. If you're struggling with just getting strength for your headstands, for your chaturangas, add these in. Knees, push-ups on the knees, okay? Or push-ups on the knees, shoulder press push-ups, or tuck the toes, shoulder press push-ups. But for those of you who are like tripoding pretty good, we're gonna go on to something else. So I'm gonna turn this way so you can see me. So you can see me. My hands are wide. My fingers are out. My elbows are pulling together. And I can lift up, okay? Now, today, I'm gonna work on bending the top knee and twisting. And you can just twist this way and then twist that way. If my fingers were forward, I would have fallen already, okay? Some of you will start to bring one knee over. Lower the hip. Now bend and switch, okay? Adjust your hands how you need to. Elbow goes over, lift back up. Lift back over. Lift back up. So adding a twist. Otherwise, try tripod leg lift. All that strength right there is just comfort being upside down, but the strength, same thing, same muscles. This is what you're using, your flamingos, okay? So that lower back strength is all gonna be built here, and the time you spend doing that while you're cooking, standing by the pool, playing with the kids, watching TV, you gotta add those flamingos into your life, okay? Pick your pleasure. And adjust your hands how you need to adjust your hands. They don't have to be completely out. You know, you just find a distance that works for you. Thanks everyone for showing up. Please send some people so I can keep doing these every day. Please send PayPal, Venmo, so I keep doing them every day. Yeah, and it's good to see you. Some of you are doing shoulder presses, some of you are doing flamingos. You know, you're knowing what's best for you to be working on right now. Build the foundation. Good, Adjessa. Beautiful with those child's pose presses. Very good. And if you want to start going from crow pose to tripod like we do in almost all the classes we didn't do today, you know, you can do that, but only if you've already built the strength. You know, there's really no point. Don't try to build the strength doing the crow to tripod. Have the strength already built before you try anything. You can try it every week, every 2 weeks, pinpoint exactly where you're lacking mobility or lacking strength, and then do the drills to build the strength, and then reapproach the transition and be like, oh. And where you really start to see progress. Okay, maybe the hands wider for you, Stephanie, and the elbows in a little bit more. It might help you. Yeah, if you can pin the elbows in tighter, it'll help bring the opposite knee over. Good. How are those wrists? Okay, Emerald? Okay. Good job, Ann. Bang those out. Yeah, those hands were a little close to your face, Cecilia. Good. Elevate. Let's elevate our lizard. So if you see my camera right here, you have done this with me before, most of you. We did our back bends, we did our shoulder opening. You know, we could go through some poses, but I mean, I really don't think anything is going to get your hips open like these will. So what I do is I put my foot up on it, roll to the outside edge of the foot, touch your head to your foot. So you might have to move your back foot. You can lift the back heel, bend the back knee, but try to just let gravity take you a little bit lower. Okay. I'm just working into nice hole in my crotch, huh? And then you can straighten and fold too, but we're gonna do 4 minutes on each leg. So get it up there, Ms. Le, I believe in you. And if you're confused, that nice white stand you got in front of you, Leslie, put your foot up on that thing. And if you're confused, watch Janelle, watch her knee. She creates space between her knee and her side body. And it rolls out, so external rotation. And then she drops her forehead towards her heel and try to tuck the shoulder underneath. And you gotta have your foot right on the edge of whatever you're on. Because if it's in the middle, it won't work. And then you have to hop your back foot further away. And of course, you can do these on the floor, but on the floor, it kind of like keeps you stuck. You can never go deeper than the floor. Hey, yeah, Leslie, we're twins. That's nice. I like it. And if you're using your hands, try to take your hands out of the equation. And if you're on something low, that's fine, but come down to your knee. When we were in Panama, they didn't have ledges at the studio I was at in Panama. And those of you who've been to South America, you know how hot and sweaty it is. And this guy, oh man, it's not even funny. I mean, it's funny because he didn't get hurt, but he had his foot just on the wall. You know, everyone else kind of had him on blocks, and I demoed, and then he's like, I can do it. And he put his foot on the wall, and he just slipped and landed so fucking hard on his face. It was really like amazing that he didn't get hurt. But so always have like a little ledge, or be very, very comfortable and don't be in a super sweaty place. But you can do these anytime, anywhere. I get off airplanes, I'm waiting for my luggage. If I check and I'm like, got my foot up on the pedestal before you know it. Great work. DM me. Let me know how you like the sequence. A little bit faster, a little more movement. Did you like me a little more spicy? What happened to the staircase, Deborah? You switched it on me. You grew out of it, huh? Okay, go ahead and switch sides. Straighten over the leg, fold, Malasana. And then switch sides. Finishing up, you know, and then after you do these, then you can use your compass poses. You can put your foot behind your head, do all that other juicy stuff. But if you're ever going to be working your foot behind your head, get it your foot behind your head here. Don't get it there with the teacher slamming your head behind your foot behind your head. Don't do it when you're doing it yourself. You know, you can do it here with ease, then it's time. Otherwise, there's no point in playing with that. And you still got to kind of like a snake shedding its skin. You got to shift left, you got to shift right. You got to kind of like meander your way through. But 3 more minutes, and periodically, if you want to straighten the front leg, point the toes towards the sky and just fold over your straight leg, that's great. Do that. Listen to your body. Two more minutes. Keep shifting left, shifting right. Hop your back foot further away from your front foot, my friend. JP, Pedro, hop it back, brother. Yeah, go further away from your front foot. If you have to hunch over like that a ton, you're too close. Your foot should just meet your forehead easily. That's when you know you're at a good distance. Yum. And then you're going to do this on your own, another 25 minutes back and forth, people. Some of you need 45 minutes. Delicious, Stephanie? Not very good? No bueno? Good, another minute. Good, Val. That looks great. Whoa, it's getting deep. Sunshine. Must be the bikini. Yeah, and you can bind your leg. I like to bind my leg as well. Left arm underneath the left elbow, right arm behind the back. What's going on? Be your hips too open for this? You've had enough. All right, everyone make their way out slowly, 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 and then come standing to the front of your mat again. Get excited. So just like we activated the back body after back bends, we get to do it after hips as well. So knees together, one leg up, pick your weaker side. I lift my right foot first, so I work on the left side, and I remember, and then fold. Inhale at the bottom, exhale up. Inhale at the top, exhale down. Lift, fold. 3. Lift, fold. 4. Squeeze the knees together, Emerald. Squeeze the knees together, B. Keep the knees together. 2 legs is 1. Yeah, try to keep them together. Oh, you feel a difference? Keep going, that's 7. Yeah, keep the knees together. Good, that's 10. Keep going. Oh, Anne, what happened? Oh, Emerald, you feel that? All right, everyone, switch sides right away. Don't waste time. Just go right into it. I know. I'm sitting over here drinking a cocktail made of water. But soon enough. Keep going. Squeeze the knees, and I believe in you. Suck the belly button up. I really wish I could hear your commentary throughout this whole class. Good. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Don't collapse in the heart so much. You know who you are. Squeeze the shoulder blades as you come up. Yeah, good adjustment. Lift the belly button. 5 more. Try to lift the toes, soften the standing knee. Hey, wobbles. Do those shorts proud, brother. Okay. Malasana. Oh, yum, 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 yum. So that's a sequence I've been putting together for like my own teacher trainings. Like if I want to have a sequence, Ashtanga. We kind of twist before we open up. We do back bends before we do arm balances. It's not quite all of it, but can't quite fit it into 90 minutes, but it's good. Lay back, take a twist. Whatever twist you like. One knee straight, one knee bent, eagle legs, whatever you like. One ankle over the other knee, both knees together, your choice. Big breath in, big breath out. Big breath in, big breath out. After the next exhale, or at the next exhale, switch sides. Push the top hip away from the face if you did it on the other side, or if you just want to on this side. Tuck and untuck the tailbone. Suck the belly button in. Breathe. Big breath in. Big breath out. Come back to center on the next exhale. Pull your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Good. Roll forward and back and forward. Roll all the way up. Get up, stand up. All right, so bring one heel in front of the other. Cross your ankles. Knees far apart. And then roll up. So one heel in front of the other. You can see. And I gotta get a block to put behind me. And I like to sit on a block, a blanket, a bolster. Okay. So find this opening. And then if you look from the side, my hips, my knees. So back, tuck the chin. Watch me. As you want, but inhale. So you're scooping out your torso, vacuuming your diaphragm in. Hips higher than the heels helps tremendously. Push your belly out, get nice and full, and then exhale. Keep the breath out as long as possible, Deborah. Round the back, tuck the chin. Channel your inner dragon. You've been churning your oven this whole class. Let the fire come out. Beautiful, Jonathan. Come on, Deborah. Get nice and silly. I know they don't do this in vet school, but channel your favorite animal and let it out. Round the back, tuck the chin, suck the belly button in. Shift left, shift right, squeeze your perineum. This is very, very good for our minds, for our bodies. Keep going. Okay. Now, how do you feel? A little high? High, high, high? Oh, Leslie. She left. People are like, I can't do the real yoga stuff. I can't do this stuff. This is too real yoga. All right, so you're just gonna plug your right nostril, inhale through the right, plug your left nostril, exhale through the, inhale left, exhale right, exhale left, inhale left, exhale right, except you're gonna add in Kriya. So you'll inhale, exhale, and try to make longer pauses at the top and bottom. What you're gonna do is you're gonna set a timer on your phone right now for 5 or 10 or 15 or even 20 minutes. I did this for 20 minutes this morning. I do it almost every morning for 20 minutes, and it changes your life. You will feel untouchable, okay? So set a timer. Give yourself at least 5 minutes, please, of alternate nostril breathing and trying to harness this relationship, because this Mula Bandha Uddiyana union, this Nali Kriya, when you get this and you can bring this into your practice, it's like you'll start to float and you'll be very in control of your body, okay? So try to find it right now. It was great seeing all of you. Thanks for your Venmos, your PayPals, your support. I appreciate you, and I'll see you tomorrow at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, okay? Namaste. Bye-bye. Let me know how it goes.